Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie, and I am an intuitive wisdom. I hope that you all are feeling good. I hope that you all are progressing in your ascension. I hope that you are working and shifting through these energies as smoothly as possible. Feel like there's a lot of turbulence going on right now. It's actually quite windy outside as we speak. So yeah, just don't think too much. Don't think too hard. You're being asked to release anything that does not serve you. Anything that is not of a vibrational match is going to be taken away, and you're going to be revealed as to why. Just make sure you're just not trying to hold on to things. So with that being said, we're going to hop into this reading. Today I have a message for the Divine Feminine. We're going to get a message from the universal energies, Holy Spirit, and God, your ancestors, your higher self. What message do you have for the Divine Feminine here at this time, at this point in particular? I'm going to pull from the Oracle deck so we can get an overall energy of the reading, and we will go from there. All right, we got Falling Angel, Spiritual Narcolepsy. I am going to read this from the book and see what they have. And I turned right to the page. Look at that. Falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. You are being cautioned now to not fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do is stop being a falling angel. All you need to do to stop being a falling angel is spread your wings to halt your descent and then find an updraft again. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasures and only have their own interest in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angels as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is right. All right. So, to me, this is about not getting comfortable. And if something, is coming towards you, or if you feel like you don't know what direction to go, just remember that you can just open your eyes and just remember who you are and stand in your power. And it said something about family and friends, or friends and companions using you for their emotional gain or highest benefit. I don't know why that stuck out, but just make sure that you are aware of any energies that are pulling from yours and are not reciprocating, because all that's going to do is allow you to descend faster into a downward spiral. So just like I said earlier, releasing anything that's fallen off at this time, and to have a higher perspective on the way things are playing out in your life right here at this moment. Like, take yourself out and kind of really just like have a bird's eye view of what your situation is, what energies are surrounding you, which ones are working towards you or for you, and which ones are pulling from you. And it is that simple to look at your situation. If you're feeling like your life is kind of going through a turbulent time, you do have the ability to like pull yourself out of it and have that different perspective and see how things are playing out around you. And you call the shots and you make the changes and you take the things out of your life that don't serve you. All right, message for the Divine Feminine. What energy do we have for the Divine Feminine right now? What energy is the Divine Feminine in? Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who's not sure which way to go, what direction to take, what move to make. And again, this is just that reminder. If you feel like you are falling into that downward spiral, or if you feel like things are just getting kind of chaotic and you don't know which way to go, just stop and pause and look at your situation and use your wings to lift yourself up out of it so you can really have a different perspective. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, the Seven of Cups is about having a lot of options. It might be like a dreamy type of... Oh no, this is coming out of illusions. That's exactly what that is. Even in the upright, the Seven of Swords is coming out of illusions. I'm sorry, I got distracted because I looked at the other card. In the upright, the Seven of Swords can speak of choices, decisions. It's a dreamy type of energy, and it could also speak of illusions. It's in the reverse because I feel like the Divine Feminine is releasing any illusions. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, absolutely. Oh, they're already talking so loud. Okay. So the Seven of Swords in the upright is a sneaky, it's a deceitful energy. Lies, you know, information being withheld. It's kind of like devil energy. You thinking that things are one way, but they're really not. And I think that you are being right now enlightened to the truth of your situation, whatever this situation may be. And you absolutely are with this High Priestess. You're going through some sort of revelation. Things are being revealed to you right now. And you're being still. I feel like you are at this position where you're gaining a different perspective on your life, and you're seeing how things are playing out. You see how she's like calm, she's peaceful, she's still. I feel like she is really going within to seek guidance. I feel like she's letting the answers come to her. And I feel like they are coming to you with this Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like the truths are being revealed to you because in the upright, the Seven of Swords is about lies and, you know, sneakiness. So you're gaining an understanding on your situation right now. And this could do, you know, I see the Ten of Cups. I can't ignore it because I said it. Okay. So, the Ten of Cups, this could have something to do with your home. This could be like a personal relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a lot of different things, honestly, because there's 10 cups. 10 cups is like ultimate happiness. It's completion. I feel like you have gained a perspective. I think that things have come full circle about your situation, and you are at this point of standstill, and you're seeing it. You're even thinking about possibly which of these 10 cups, you know, or even if all of them are going to stay. You might even be sorting through your cups right now to see which ones you want to keep and possibly which ones you want to empty out. You have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Clarity. Enlightenment. You're really, really, really going deep within with this Ace of Swords. She has this spiral going into her Akashic records, into her thoughts, into this center, into this source light. You're really, really, really connecting to your light. She even has this light right here on her forehead. I feel like a really peaceful energy. I feel like you're unbothered about whatever this is. even though it might be something that you have put a lot of energy and time into. I think that you have reached a point of your spiritual growth of your life. I feel like you've reached a point where not much is going to get into your mind. You're not letting too much, you're not thinking too hard about anything right now. I said again before the reading started that if you are, if things are turbulent, if you are feeling like things are falling off, if things are just kind of being shaken up around you right now, I feel like you are cool, calm, and collected, and that you're at peace, and that you're just being still. That is it. It's in the midst of chaos. It's to be still, and so you can see where you stand. That way you know which way to go. And when you're still, and when you are connected to your light, and when you're connected to this high priestess energy, it's a safe space. It's your protection. It's your guidance. It's your inner voice. It's your intuition. It's what's leading you. Because we can't pay attention to all of the millions of limitless things that are going on outside of us. Like, we have to always have this safe space and have this ability to go within and find our center in the midst of chaos. It's extremely important. The Empress. This is like, okay, I just got chills. Like that energy, if you have kids, right before you're about to give birth, or before you go into labor, you just kind of have this knowing that something is about to happen. And you get into like this peace. So I feel like you're at this peaceful state right now because you know that you're about to give birth to something. I feel like you've laid the grounds. You've done a lot of healing, a tremendous amount of work. You have been preparing yourself. You have been preparing. You have been like laying the foundation for something in the midst of everything that's going on around you right now. You have been preparing for something to be birthed. You've been preparing for what? You're about to give birth. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, the Five of Cups is crying over spilled milk. Like, it's a draining energy. You see how her life force, her chi is being sucked down this abyss and this black hole and this void. It's unsatisfaction, and it's in the reverse because I feel like you're releasing anything that is draining your energy. You're releasing anything that is making you feel bored or in discontent. Just unsatisfaction. That's what this card is about. But you see, even though, oh, that's a cup. Oh, no, okay, there's 5. All right. And she's got this spilling in there. She's spilling her cup. So you're not doing that anymore. But what I was going to say is that even though all of these cups are like on their way down the drain, you see how she's got that trail, and this one is even spilling over into there. There's this cup back here behind her that she's keeping. She doesn't see it, but it's behind her. And I feel like this is what she has been subconsciously creating. I feel like this is her true cup behind her. I feel like there's something that you've been cultivating. There's something that you've been preparing for. There's something with the Empress right here. There's something that has been created in the midst of feeling unfulfilled. I don't think you ever fully forgot your Ace of Cups back here. I think that you've always held on to your true love, your true emotional fulfillment, whatever it is that's going to satisfy you. It's kind of, this is giving me like save the best for last or something. Yeah, and whatever is in here, like I don't know if you can see those little dots in there, but they look like these dots around the moon. Whatever is in this cup, it's something that is tied deep into your subconscious, your emotions, your true purpose, or like this is just, I feel like this is just, this is you, this is your authentic self. Like yeah, especially with it being connected to this it's a world, it's the Empress. So but especially with this being tied to whatever she's about to give birth to, her emotions, her subconscious, her intuition. You have just been intuitively led throughout this whole process. I'm going to put that back in the reverse because you are releasing whatever that is. You've just been intuitively led and intuitively guided throughout this whole process. What else? What is it that you're releasing and letting go of? I'm going to get clarification on the Five of Cups in reverse. What is it that the Divine Feminine is letting go of and releasing because it was unsatisfactory? Holy Spirit, what is the Divine Feminine releasing? One more. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the Divine Feminine releasing? This could be a person. We got the King of Wands in the reverse. You're releasing, and I was going to do a reading on the Divine Masculine after this. So, in the upright, the King of Wands is he's on a passionate pursuit. He uses his wand correctly to create good things. He's reliable. He's determined. It's a very trustworthy energy. The King of Wands is extremely passionate, and he directs his passion in the right manner. But when it's in the reverse, like this can be like a chaotic type of like reckless masculine energy. You know, and it can be extremely reckless because it's fire. So, you know, when we're very passionate about something, we absolutely want to make sure that we're directing our wand in the right manner, or else you can cause a fire with what it is if you're not directing that passion, you know, the right way. So that's what I asked, what you were releasing, and that King of Wands in reverse came out. So that was extremely loud. And the moon came out, you know, maybe secrets, things hidden, things. And you know what? I said I was going to do a Divine Masculine reading. I'm not calling this King of Wands in reverse the Divine Masculine. There could be an imposter energy around you that wants to be this King of Wands, but he's acting erratically, and it's coming out here in the reverse, and it's showing the true energy. Yeah. And so the moon came out on top of him. You know, maybe there's some the moon is about your emotions. I think that this King of Wands in the reverse energy is maybe going through some emotional turbulence, or, you know, or this could even be, no, I'm seeing it as a person. I can't even sit here and act like it, especially with the Justice here at the bottom. And this is what happens, you know, after things have been brought full circle, you know, with this is the Empress card, but the world is still popping up right here. And the world is all about completions and seeing things fully. And and like with this fallen angel, it's like you were able to see see things at a different perspective, at a different angle. Um, so where was I going with that? I was saying that once things have been brought full circle and you see how things are, you get some sort of justice from it. And the justice card is in the upright. And I feel like, so, and again, I said that I feel like you're at peace right now. You don't look bothered by any means. I feel like you're ready to start something new, to go in a different direction, to start a new path. And I feel like that's what your justice is. I feel like your justice is a new path, a new life. What is the divine feminine's? What's divine feminine's justice? Your justice, I'm going to get a card. Your justice is, I just had it. Hold on. Your justice is the healing. It's the peace of mind that you now have after all of this. Your justice is the ability to still create. The justice is you never losing your light. Your justice is the fact that you get to keep going after all of this. Justice is yours. I mean, you really have some like beautiful divine feminine energies that even just presented themselves in this reading with, okay, she's the one you picked up, with the High Priestess and the Empress. Like, if you have these two on your side, there's really not much that can disturb your peace of mind. The High Priestess is unbothered. She's extremely patient. She's still, and she watches things that happen around her. And the Empress is abundant. She is still at peace. She loves herself, very nurturing. The Empress has like an eternal abundance. The Empress fills her own cup. And I never got to the Moon yet, but I will in just a second. So yeah, that's what I feel like your justice is just still having, or even gaining a higher perspective, or having a higher, what's the word I want to use? Like a higher perspective. Like you're more enlightened than you were before this situation. And you came out on top is what it's looking like. You really did. And so with the Moon here, what is this Moon card? Karma. So justice is karma. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place. Justice is reaping what you sow. Justice is what you get when things come full circle and they come to completion. You have the ability to choose what path you want to take now. So the Moon. The Moon is our subconscious. It's our emotions. The Moon is secrets, things done in the dark. Okay, I'll put that to the side. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. Things done in the dark. Were you being held in the dark about something? Well, I think you were. I think you were with this Seven of Swords in reverse and Seven of Cups in reverse. But I said that this means that things are coming to light with those two, and the truth is being revealed to you. But I feel like a lot of this was hidden from you for a long time. And it doesn't even have to be anything like one particular thing. I just think that a lot has been hidden from you. Maybe you had a hard path, or with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you're releasing that. You're releasing the energy of feeling left out in the cold. I'm trying to put this moon together. Emotions. And it kind of looks like this this fallen angel. It's giving me that vibe, the way that she's kind of drifting off. And the way that this angel is like falling down. I just think that maybe you have a clear perspective on your emotions in whole again. And you do, because you see how she's, these little dots again, they're everywhere on these cards, but they connect to something. So these little dots, I think they're stars that are from the moon. They're coming down here to her hand. And the moon is all about your emotions. I think that you have become or gained a sense of emotional intelligence. I think that you know how to direct your emotions. You know how to use your energy. You know how to shift your energy. Yeah, just the way that her hand is doing that, I feel like she's in charge of it. Like her hand is, I don't know what the word is, but she's doing something to where she knows, like, I want to pull my energy back. I can do that because she's in charge of it. She knows how to disperse her energy. She knows how to project her emotions. I said energy, but emotions is what I meant to say. Yeah, just somebody who's really in charge of their emotions at this point is what I'm getting from the moon card. And you are, with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. It's an equal give and take. It's a very balanced energy. It's a pentacle, so it's something valuable. It's something tangible. Let me see. The Six of Pentacles. You do, I feel like, and again, there's more of that hand movement that I see right here. And then if you can see this here in the back, this infinity symbol, it looks like, I don't know, you've just like created something. You've just created some sort of balance. Oh, I think you've created like some sort of balance, like between your emotions and between, like, you know how to direct your emotions in a way that it's going to keep things in harmony and in balance here in the 3D. Because I think I might have said this earlier, like, yeah, with the King of Wands, you have to know how to direct and be in control and in charge of this passion right here, which is essentially your emotions. But you are. I think that you have gained it. I don't know. I'm just feeling like magic. And it is magic. It's magical when you do have that emotional intelligence about yourself. Because it brings a certain sense of balance within and without, or outside. So the Queen of Cups. Oh man, yeah. The Queen of Cups is like the most emotional feminine energy, divine feminine energy in the tarot deck. She's got her hands up. She's not, her eyes are closed again. I feel like she's unbothered about anything that's surrounding her. She's in charge of her own cup. Oh yes, absolutely. That's so cool. I said I feel like you have somehow gained a sense of emotional intelligence, and there's a crown here above her head, but it's made out of water. That is the sense of emotional intelligence. Absolutely. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So, and the Queen of Cups, man, like the things that you can do, it's such a powerful energy once you have gained that emotional intelligence. Like, and pay attention to it. Pay attention to how you feel right now. pay attention to how you're moving right now. Pay attention to how unbothered you are right now. And remember that it took you a long time to get here, because with the Empress, you know, 9 months of being pregnant, right? Before you're able to give birth to a new something. I feel like you're about to give birth to a new you. Yeah, with this Page of Cups, my God. The Page of Cups is, it's like birthing a new creation. Like, okay, pages are all young. Pages are represented as something young. So I think that you're about to give birth to like this new, youthful, invigorating, inventful, curious self of yours. Having your head in the clouds, but in a good way, because sometimes you do need to keep your mind up there to stay away from like any, or kind of just to protect yourself. Sometimes it is okay to create in your mind and have dreams, not in a delusional way by any means, but sometimes it takes us to be disconnected from everything else and just to be like so engulfed in our own creativity or in our own world, because that's what's going to make us create it. Like that's what's going to bring it and make it real. So like with the Empress, whatever it is that you're feeling, you are about to give birth to it and make this like a tangible, real thing, regardless of what is underneath the rest of these cards. Because when they first came out, it was kind of looking like, you know, maybe things right now are just there's a light being shed on things right now around you in your life. There absolutely is. The Ace of Wands. You're going to be offered something. This is just a road that you've never been on. This is a path that you've never taken. Once your third eye has been opened and you've been enlightened to your situation, there's no going back. Like you can't unsee what you've seen once this flame has been ignited. And this deck is interesting because the Ace of Wands is, it's not, but I don't know, the fact that the fire is right here on her third eye, or it's in her mind, it's giving me like mental type of energy. I feel like there's been some sort of mental spark. There's been some sort of flame that has been ignited. And it's lit up your path. And it's going to give you the passion to go, whatever you've been doing. And you've been doing it for a long time, again, with this Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is like, it's things in the past. I think that you have been doing this for a long time. A lot of healing. The Chariot. The Chariot is somebody who's already on their journey. Again, yeah, you've already been on this journey. That's why I said, even if it hadn't looked like it on the outside, you have been on a spiritual journey for a long time already. You could, you could have even been extremely spiritual here as a child. And you've never lost connect with that. You see, it's a little child right here. And then all these cups, it's like past and future. This is him when he gets older. So I think that you have been on this journey and you've always stayed connected in some way. And I think what's kept you connected has been this Page of Cups as well. Like this childlike, or this connection that you've just kept with Source your whole life. One more card. One more card. This is a really beautiful reading. So just remember that anything that's happening in your life right now, anything that, and I have to take this card too, because this is the second time that I saw it in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. I'll get back to that. And I'll take this one. What I was saying is that regardless or whatever it is that you've been through or that you're going through right now, just know that like this is such a pivotal point in your life. I did a reading the other day that was like closing doors. So like there's just like a silver lining, or like a small window of opportunity I feel that you have right now to really, really give birth to a new you, to take a path that you have never taken before with this Ace of Wands, and you have the enlightenment and the clarity. You really have like a beautiful opportunity to do something different with your life, something new with your life with the Empress. So the Star card in the reverse came out, and I'm just going to make sure that you know, don't lose focus. Don't let any of this make you feel like you can't attain what it is that you're trying to get, because you absolutely can. Don't feel like your hopes and dreams have been shattered or anything, because whatever, again, is being released at this time, it has to go. The further we move in this ascension, the faster things are going to fall off that are not of a vibrational match. And so I said the faster that they're going to fall off, and the more frequent. They're going to fall off more frequently, and they're going to happen quickly. So if you, just example, if you meet somebody today and you find that, it's like iffy, maybe that person is not of a match, but I'm going to try to make it work, right? Or I'm just going to kind of let them sit in the background until I figure it out. I guarantee you it won't be long before they're removed out of your life, because this is all about frequency. This ascension is like, it's about frequency and about energy. So if things are not aligning in on the same vibrational match, it's not gonna withhold. It's gonna be an imbalance. And we are being asked, where'd that Six of Pentacles go? But things have to be an equal give and take. Everything has to be an equal give and take. No matter how bad you want something to work out, no matter how bad you might want to keep that job, or what it is, if it's not giving what you give to it, it's going to be removed from your life. So it's best that you let it go before it's snatched away and cause like a tower moment. So just make sure that you're not holding on to anything that's not reciprocating that same value, So I'm just saying that with the Star card in the reverse, please make sure that you do not lose sight of the goal, because this is what has gotten you here so far. And you have been working very hard at it, because the Knight of Pentacles is, it's a slow and steady, but it is a very, it is something that, you see how his pentacles are grounded? His pentacles are actually in the earth. So whatever it is that he is producing has been like grounded within his foundation from his truth. There are things that he knows are rooted deeply within his core. And things take a long time. Like it takes a long time for things to be produced like that. This is somebody who's coming from a place of authenticity. He's creating from a place of authenticity. And everything that he does and everything else that he produces is going to be authentic. And when things are done with authenticity, they stick and they stand. So like I said, if it's not sticking, it's because it was not authentic to you. It wasn't for you. Let me see. Can I be greedy? Can I be nosy and get one more? Can I be nosy and get one more, Holy Spirit? Just give us some advice. Give the Divine Feminine a word of advice, word of encouragement. What do you want to say to the Divine Feminine in regards to this? Thank you. Judgment. I'm done. I'm gonna leave it there. Judgment. This is something that your soul desires. This is something that your higher self has led you to. Whatever point, whatever position, wherever it is that you stand right now in your life has been done, and it has been intuitively led, again, from your intuition, from your higher self. This is something that your soul has been calling out to do. This is something that your soul has been calling for. This is your judgment. This is your karma. This is what you have essentially asked for on a soul level. So if it's fallen off, if it's not sticking, if it doesn't feel right, it's going to be removed. And it's the best thing for you. It's what's going to get you your ultimate happiness. So just stay on your path. Stay connected. You're strong. You're grounded. I can feel it. The cards are confirming it. You're curious. You know, you're creating your reality according to you and how you have always wanted to create it. You're destined for greatness. You're beautiful. And I love you. I hope this message resonates. If it does, please like and subscribe. And I appreciate it. And you guys have a good day. Bye.